Hey guys, it's me, Brandon, aka Workman's Pomp, aka Bead136 on the Reddit forums and on Instagram. And I'm back with another review, a continuation review of the Nostalgic Handmade series. And today I'm going over the Nostalgic Handmade Firm. So, this is made by Old School Dave out of Mesa, Arizona again. And the reason why this stuff is unique is that one of the main ingredients, first few ingredients on this list, is mango butter. And that's what's in all of his other Nostalgic Handmade pomades, and that's what makes them unique, is that mango butter is in the very forefront of the ingredients list. Now this one, being the Firm, has beeswax and soy wax before mango butter, as well as hydrogenated castor oil. And also this has joba joba oil. Now let me tell you, I know it's called jojoba oil, but I like to call it joba joba oil. And if you have a problem with that, then that's too bad, because I'm going to keep calling it that. So if you hear me refer to joba joba oil, then that's in further videos, then deal with it. It's kind of like my buddy calls, I can't even think, deadmau5, the electronic performance artist. He calls him deadmau5, and I haven't been able to call him deadmau5, or not call him deadmau5 ever since I've heard that. So it's just one of those things that, like, once you hear it, once you say it, it's in your brain. Anyways, let's get to the review. So this is continuing the old school feel, pretty fitting of Old School Dave's name, and also the old school retro aspect of his pomades. So I like that it has the Nintendo Power logo. You can tell this is Excitebike. It says down there, ramp up the hold, and 4 ounces of excitement. Once again, one thing I appreciate is you can tell it has the little rating on the side. So you can tell right here, the hold is more than the water-based and the medium. And the shine, being more of a wax-based pomade, is lower. Now, to me, people might ask, what's the difference between a firm hold and a heavy hold? To me, and this is me, and I could be wrong, but every time I see something that's like, oh, this is a firm hold and this is a heavy hold, what I usually see is that there's, so like on Lockhart's Goon Grease, there's petroleum, and then wax, but petroleum is usually the heavier part. And so what I see is that usually firmer hold, when they say firm hold type stuff, I could be wrong, but it's usually waxier. And so when I see firm on this, and I look on the sides and I see that this has a lot more, the first couple of ingredients are wax, that's what I think of when I think of a firm hold pomade. Not as heavy as a heavy, but still really firm, more waxy. That's what I think. So anyways, let's do the scent here. And this is, he says on the side, it is Cocoa Pomps. Very clever. And man, I don't know, he knocks it out of the park again with this stuff. I don't know how he gets it to smell exactly like Cocoa Puffs, but it smells like Cocoa Puffs in milk. Not just Cocoa Puffs by itself, but in milk. And the scent is super awesome. It's not aggressive, but you'll get whiffs of it in your hair throughout the day. If you're not a chocolate fan, you might not like it, but to me, but I don't really like chocolate, I know. Sorry, I'm more of a sweet and sour candy guy, and I love the smell of this, so I was surprised. So scooping wise, I've already broken the top layer. You have to put in some pressure. I'm kind of like digging in on this, but it comes out, it's nice and waxy. Some people will complain that the top layer is hard to get off of these products. To me, like I said before, that it is a little tough, but for a pomade, it's not bad. I've had worse. It's nothing like Murray's or anything like that. And if you can't scoop out a little bit of pomade, then sorry. So I'm gonna start breaking it down. Here's what it looks like in my hand. I kind of mushed it a little bit. So I'm applying some pressure, but not much. And you'll see that in my hand, that little spot is still there in the palm of my hand, but that it's starting to get like really greasy. And that's what I like about this. So all you do is just kind of spread it around normally. There's no trick to this. It will go away. And if you see some chunks, all you got to do, because sometimes there's a little bit of a chunk there, that's what I find with some of these heavier pomades, all you got to do is just mix it in. And look at that. It's clear. It's perfect. It breaks down super easy. So let's apply it. So putting it in my hair, I can tell right as I put it in that it's a denser pomade. However, and this could be because of the mango butter, it goes in nice and smooth. Now, I personally don't have a problem with this product. With any sort of pull or tug or anything like that of the sense, I haven't had any sort of issue with this. So it goes in nice and smooth, and it breaks down really easy. Like I said, some people might have some problems getting it out of the jar, but for a firm pomade, I'm actually really surprised how easy this stuff breaks down and how smooth it goes into your hair. I mean, like I said, it goes in good. I like it. No tugging and pulling. To me, once you get it broken down in your hands when you apply, it feels like it applies kind of like a medium. Like nice and smooth, nice and easy. Really nice. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get one more scoop because today's gonna be a hot day at work and I'm gonna ramp up the hold. Quick off story while I'm applying this to my hair. I was never good at Excitebike when I was a kid, and I thought when I started retro collecting in high school that I could kind of get better at the games that I sucked at when I was a kid, you know, because I remember thinking, oh man, Roger Rabbit is really tough. I suck at this. And then I played it as an adult and I was like, well, it's just because the game sucks. So I have gone back and played Excitebike and I still suck at it. And here I am thinking, oh wow, I can't get better at this game. And I've tried. I'm okay. I guess I'm okay now, but anyways, back to the pomade. So one thing I also like about this stuff, it feels really greasy in the hair, but when it feels really greasy when you're putting it in, but once it settles, it'll kind of settle and firm up a little bit more than it is now. It doesn't feel greasy at all. It's awesome. Like a little bit, but not much. And the other thing I like is that it comes off your hand easy. Some of these pomades, like Goon Grease and stuff like that, take a little while to get some of the residue off your hand. This stuff I just wipe right off and it comes right off. So that's nice. Nice little bonus. All right. So I got my little applicator brush and you can see this is just slicking back like a dream right here. And I didn't comb my hair before I went to bed, so I was rocking my Keanu Reeves 90s looking hair. But this is the one thing I really like about this product series is that all the application and all of the slicking back, like when you get it in your hair, it's great. I mean, say what you want to say if you're not a fan of, if it's a little too hard for you to get out of the jar or whatever. I personally don't think it's that bad, but some people might say, oh, this is tough. But honestly, like, the way the product is and how good it is and how easily like you'd think if it was so hard to get out of the jar, quote unquote so hard, that it wouldn't break down, you know, and it wouldn't be easy to put in your hair and it wouldn't be super slick like this, but it is. So oh man, this is the one thing also I have to say that, man, when I put this stuff in my hair, I love styling my hair. Like I love playing with it. And whenever I put this stuff in, I just get this nice, clean pomp. Like just a nice, clean feeling pump. And this is why I like wearing this stuff on a hot day, because it has the hold, it ramps it up, and it has the hold, and it freaking feels and looks good. I don't know what it is. Like, it's not too, it's weird. It's like, it doesn't feel heavy, but it is. Like, it'll hold your hair real good. And just for styling purposes, we're gonna make a big pump just to show you here what I can do with this stuff. Okay. Let me get a little bit of we kind of like take it down a notch. Okay. All right. So slickability of this stuff is great. It holds well on the back. It slicks well. I'm putting really no effort into getting a good pump out of this. And I got a nice kind of tall pump today for work. And I'm done. I mean, it was that easy for me to style. Just like the Nostalgic Handmade, water-based, I don't have to try. Like, now I can just anchor it down. And that's what I love about this stuff. I'm not, like, I really don't want to say that like I'm being a fanboy here. This stuff is really good. So, the buildup is good too. Nice and clean. It washes out easy, but for this stuff, it'll stay in. And so this stuff works really well if you put in the medium based afterwards. And that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. So yeah, and this also, how it lasts out in the heat. One thing I'm gonna add to my little reviews is how it lasts in the heat and at the gym, because I go to the gym every day and I try to stay active. And this stuff will last at the gym too. Now I'll admittedly take my pump down a notch so that I can not have, I mean, like, if you have the taller your pump is, the more likely it's gonna fall out when you're bending over and doing rows and triceps and all sorts of different things. But this will last in the heat. This will last in the gym. If you're kind of getting some humid on, my gym's super humid and kind of sucks, but it's $20 a month, so money to go towards pomades, am I right? So there we go. Got a really, really clean, really, really nice looking pump. I have a picture on my Instagram of when I put this stuff in last time, and once again, I got another really nice, clean looking pump. I can probably play with it some more, but it's anchored good in the back, and to be honest with you, well, here I go playing with it, but I like it. You can always get it perfect. I could get it rounder, you know, but honestly, for what it is, and it being anchored down really well in the back, I like this stuff a lot. So, final verdict on Nostalgic Handmade Firm, I gotta go with a 5 out of 5 again. This to me is accessible, it's easy to style, it smells great, and it makes my hair look great. I mean, this is a shorter video. Normally my videos are longer because I ramble, but it took just a little bit of playing with my hair to style it well. It's like, this stuff wants to be in hair. It's like, please let me in. It's really good stuff. And I'm not just like hyping it up because I'm not hyping it up because I'm a fan of Nintendo or I'm a fan of Old School Dave. All the stuff that's in it is good. It's got the beeswax, the soy wax, the mango butter, the castor seed oil, the olive oil, the argan kernel oil, the jojoba oil, fragrance, and vitamin E. So this is good for your hair too. It's gonna wash out easy. It's going to give you clean buildup, whatever does stay in there, and is going to make your hair look real good. Now for straight, thick hair, this stuff works perfect for me. I would like to hear how it works on curly hair, on thicker hair. So some of the Reddit guys, I'm talking to you out there, let me know if you buy this stuff. But to me, this is another flawless product. I haven't really seen anything like it that makes my hair feel nourished and look good and give me the hold that you would expect out of a pomade. So overall, this stuff is, like I said, pretty much oil perfection in a jar. It doesn't feel like a traditional oil, but it holds like a traditional heavy, traditional firm. So I like it a lot. So that being said, where can you get it? You can check Nostalgic Handmade's website. You can check Mr. Pomade, Hedgeline, and Pomade Club. This stuff varies in how you can get it because it's kind of blown up right now. It's getting popular. So like I said in some of my earlier reviews, I bought this stuff before it all came out. So before, you know, got bigger reviews and stuff. So now it might be a little bit harder, but I would really suggest getting some of this if you are a fan of firm pomades, because it's really good. All right, guys, hope you have a good day.